I just can't get over the sign here. Look at this rub that I just found. Look at that thing. There's shavings all over the ground. First morning in Iowa, November 6th. I came in blind this morning, down to a bottom, like a bunch of ravines, like 4 of them, off of the ag fields up top that come down to this. Kind of goes right down this creek line, ditch line, all the way down. I'm right here in the bottom. My buddy Jeff just shot a good one. He hasn't got down to get it yet, but so it's on. They're moving. So far, first morning, dud for me. November 6th that night. Climbed up here about 10 to 1. I got CRP up top, and then I'm in the valley of the woods that comes between the two. Wasn't up here 2 minutes, and I had a doe and a buck right here. They worked down that thing. I thought they were gonna turn my way and come across, but they turned the other way, went that way. And then maybe like 15, 20 minutes later, that buck come back, and he got right down here to the side of me, and he smelled me. Looked like about 100-inch 8-point. Cool to see him up and moving. Hopefully I get one a little bit bigger. November 7th, in here real early, had an encounter with a 8-point yesterday. Might have been 2 different ones, might have been the same one, I don't know. It left and then it came back a little while later. I didn't get a good look at it the first time, but the second time I didn't even get my camera on it. It was in here and smelled me and gone, and I was trying to shoot it. So, well, trying to figure out if I wanted to shoot it or not. By the time I did that, it was... I haven't seen any deer this morning. Still early, but sitting here thinking about pressure. Not pressure from other hunters, because there's plenty of it down here. There's a lot of guys down here hunting, but it's more like the pressure you put on yourself. So, my buddy already got one. My other buddy already got one. His buddy's got one. I got none. Not only that, but I haven't really even seen a good one. I've seen them driving around, mostly on private, but I haven't seen anything out here. I've seen some good sign. So, starting to feel it though. Hopefully one comes in, I don't ball it up. picture of a doe on one, and I got a picture of a doe and a small buck on the other one. So sometimes when you get that pressure, your standards start to go down. You go from thinking you're going to shoot a 140 to a 130 to a 120 to a 110 to, it doesn't even matter. You're just going to shoot one. November 8th down in Iowa here. It's been a struggle. I'm not going to lie. Everywhere I go, there's people. So, I'm back here today. I don't know, back off the field. 400 yards, 500 yards, I don't know. Way back in this bottom. It's kind of like a saddle, and back in here there's 3 drainage ditches that come together, and then they all run back behind me here. I'm seeing plenty of squirrels and turkeys. Not that many deer. The blue jays are going crazy over there though, so maybe. We got these beagles staying next to us, about 30 or 40 of them. And I got a couple trail cams out, and last night in one of my spots, I got beagles going through there. They must be running coons at night. Or they could be running rabbits at night, just for training, but pretty much blew that spot out. It's been a struggle. It's been really tough. Just to see deer and have them come close to you has been tough. So big old piece of humble pie. Take a big old bite of that, baby. So what do? I have no excuse. I'm a sorry deer hunter. I can't even see a deer. I gotta be sorry deer hunter. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm right on the edge of a wildlife refuge here. It runs right, 15 yards in front of me, back this way. Well, you would ask, why am I facing the refuge? Well, there's a strip cut right here that I can see all the way down this way, and there's one cut that way where I can see all the way down that way. So I got the refuge like this. I got D2 with me, first time out in a couple years, but I got my decoy set right here. I'm expecting the deer to come from behind me this way. Between here and about 150 yards back there, there's a big 2-track cut. So any deer that comes up out of there that way should be able to see my decoy and hopefully comes down. The problem is going to be this. They need to be between that 15 yards in me for me to shoot them. Okay? So, but if they come from this way, I should be able to shoot them before they get to me, hopefully. And then if they come down there, the wind's blowing from the decoy to me. So I'm hoping that if they come this way, they go to circle, get downwind of them, to put them right in my lap at 10 yards. There's a million people down here. Oh, I got a deer right here behind me, a buck. I seen a deer. 6 point with no brow tines there. Now I just needed Grandpa to come up here to do the same thing. He didn't get up out of that ravine to see the decoy. I was hoping they would come up on top of here like this and then see and come to it. Yeah, he got downwind of me and smelled me, but whew, seen one already. Nice. I wasn't here 5 minutes. Alright, had that doe come by there. There would have been a chip shot. I was hoping there'd be a nice buck behind her, but nothing there. I'm assuming she probably got bred and the buck took off and left her to herself, and now she's probably searching for a doe group, I guess. I don't know. I tell you what I found out down here is, one, if the contest was to see how many people you could see, I would win. Because I've seen a lot of people. Everywhere I go, there's people. But the most important thing, or the best advice I could give somebody that's coming down here to Iowa, after spending over $1,000 on your tag with points and everything else, well, here's the deer right here. have shot him. I couldn't shoot him anyway because he needed to come like 7-8 yards past that sign. And then he would have been an endangered species for sure. Man, that wildlife refuge is the most important sign you need to know how to read when you come to Iowa. Forget thermals, forget funnels, forget food, forget all of that. Find that wildlife refuge sign and get right by. I just missed a good one. Didn't even have time to get the camera on him. He came across this valley right here and popped up this other side about 40-45 yards. And I shot right underneath him. All day sit. He come through at 1:30. What do you do? Hope for another one, I guess. So. Matt! Matt! of huge, but didn't happen for him. I missed a really big buck, bigger than this one earlier. And I'm glad I got down right away and checked my arrow and made sure I had no blood or nothing. Otherwise, I probably would have let this one go, not knowing if I had one down or not. But it was an all-day sit, and it was a good one. It's good to have friends. I want to say thanks to my buddy Jeff for sticking with me all week when he tagged out on the first day, and my buddy Tommy, who pointed me to this spot. I got more deer down here. I hope to God it's not a giant. Here it comes. What is it? It's not a giant, that's good. I was really scared right there. Looks like another doe. Yeah, it is. Oh, thank the Lord. Walk on home, boy. Bucks in love. I don't know if you guys can hear that doe coughing. She's coughing all the time. That buck's laying right over there. I think he's dead. Got me one. Yeah, baby. What a week I had. Them deering on me this morning. And then had a huge big buck. I mean, if I'm off by 10 or 12, 15, whatever, I don't know, but I want to say he was 140 to 150, and I missed him right out here. I didn't even have time to get the camera. Got down, got my arrow, got back up, and then I seen that doe come up out of there, and she went away from me, and then I saw the buck come up, and he went away, and I could see his antlers way up, and I started to grunt to him, and I thought, nope, she's going to take him away from me, so I didn't do nothing. I just waited, and they run a big old circle, and she brought him right back to me. I'm not sure if it's in frame because it happened so fast. There he goes. Looking for love in all the wrong places. There she... That's her coughing again. Now, she's going back over to where her boyfriend's at, but her boyfriend ain't gonna stick up for her this time. Matter of fact, I think that button buck whooped the crap out of him right now. But when she come by me, I just sat real still and let her go by, because I knew he was coming, and sure enough, I could hear him grunting way back there. So I pointed the camera that way. You'll hear me stop him. When I stopped him, his vitals were covered. I couldn't get a shot. He took like 2 2 steps before he stopped, and that got him out of my lane. He took off again. I stopped him again. So I really don't know if it's in frame because he moved quite a bit. But there were some branches, and he was just under it. And I don't know if I clipped him or not, but obviously the shot's a little far back. But he laid down right there. I can't see him right now. But I'm just gonna stay here. I don't want to get down or do anything, but I'm so scared a frickin' giant's gonna walk by and, well, I'll be able to film him. My battery's almost dead. I'll film him with my phone, maybe. I'm trying to see him over there and I can't see him. He's only about 60 or 70 yards away. He hunched up and walked off like they do, and I could see the guts hanging out of him. I was trying to get another arrow, or I wanted to, but there was no clear shot or nothing, so I thought I'll just let him walk off. Well, he didn't walk very far, and he just stopped, and I thought I seen him wobble a little bit, and then I thought I heard him lay down. He has not come out of there. I've been watching. So he's right behind it. There's a big oak tree, and he was right behind it. Boy, I gotta get out of here and go get my sled and meet my buddy and come back and get this deer. Iowa, baby, find you a wildlife refugee sign and set up next to it. It's key, baby.
Killed the deer by the Tallahatchie Bridge. Works best, like sideways like that.
Yeah, look it down here. Look.
And I can get a picture of him too. I can take it and make a photo out of it. It's got a little acorn thing right there. Kind of neat. Yeah, you know, it happened so fast I didn't have a chance to really judge him. But I would have shot him anyway. There's no doubt. He's not crazy big, but I'd have shot him anyway right now. So, after that first one. So, whew. That's my first time doing an all-day sit. First time ever in my life. But, oh, he was eating leaves. Slobbering at the mouth. So,
yeah, he's nice.
All right. That's good enough, I think. Okay. I'll get some of us dragging them out. You just hold that.
It wasn't gutted though. You don't think that'll hurt it having the guts in it at all?
I gutted it. That deer's gutted.